Hi, and welcome back to the Tarot Life Coach channel. Today is October 3rd, and I am Tarot Life Coach Tanya Melendez. Thank you for joining me. Again, what a wonderful week. We had a new moon at the end of last week and are coming into a very new October with lots of transformation, lots of energy going with Pluto and Venus. So I am not an astrologer, however, I do listen to my planets. So as we always start, I'd really want to start with a breath of gratitude, breathing in gratitude and compassion, peace, freedom, and liberty for all. There has just been so much turmoil going on in the world. It started in Egypt and Libya, and now we've got some on our own soil in the U.S. and on Wall Street. So lots of change, lots of transformation going on. So pay attention to how you're feeling during this week, because there's just a lot of energy, and next week we do have a full moon. So already we're going into a very testy time. So with that said, today I am using my Goddess Guidance cards, one of my favorites by Doreen Virtue, and I really just want to hone in on that energy of what the goddess means, and that is that divine feminine energy. Sometimes we forget that we have our feminine side, and that as women we need to do that. So as I was shuffling the cards, something told me to pick two cards. So this week we have two, which is very interesting. And the first one we get is Focused Intention. This is Goddess Diana, and it says, be focused with unwavering faith through your thoughts, feelings, and action, focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So again, be focused. Know that this is your manifestation time. And then our second one is Divine Passion with Pele. And so this is saying, what is your heart's truest desire? What is your passion? Be honest with yourself. So again, as I've said about this transformation going on in the U.S. on Wall Street, this is also that time of manifestation. I know it might feel a little gritty and even a little difficult right now because you are breaking out of your chrysalis shell. And sometimes that energy does not feel good. But surrender, trust the universe, trust that the universe is working for your highest and best good and not trying to take from it. So with that said, let's pick our three cards. Oh, and these are just perfect for the time. We got the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Empress. And with that said, I really just want to tell you to take a moment to honor yourself, because I know for me, as I'm settling in my first month here in Spain, so I am joining a gym. I've gotten a little bit of under the weather energy, so send me your healing vibes. Archangel Raphael is fast at work. Feels like it might be a little bit of a cold flu, and I think it's because of the drier air here. I'm surrounded by beautiful mountains here in Madrid, and I'm used to a little more humidity from Chicago, so I feel like a little bit, and the eating patterns are different, sleeping patterns, so just getting my body adjusted. But I've been taking my vitamins, and I also found my favorite rescue remedy. I am so excited that here in Europe, throughout Europe, they have pharmacies and pharmacias here in Spain, which are all homeopathic medicine and essential oils and things like that, which I really honestly love and use quite often. I would rather go homeopathic than any type of westernized medicine. And so I got my rescue remedy, which is a Bach flower essence, and I just love it. It makes me feel very mellow, very chill, helping me also with the anxiety of moving and not being fluent yet in Spanish, but getting there, poco a poco. And so with that said, let's go to the tarot cards. So the Knight of Cups. So what this is telling me is it's time to be very intentional about your emotions. What is your heart saying? You are really spilling out your feelings this early this week. It might come out sideways, so remember to be protective, be compassionate with yourself and any people that you may be involved with where there's any discord or disharmony. Also, our next card then is the King of Pentacles. And so what this is telling me is that all things are working out as they should. As we know, with cups, that represents emotions, and with pentacles, that represents the physical. So it's just telling me that everything is working out exactly as it should. And then with the Empress at the end of the week, it's saying that everything comes together as perfectly as it should. So this is your time of manifestation, where a lot of people are feeling this discomfort, this discord in their bodies and their spirits. Something feels gritty, something feels like it's under your skin. This is that wonderful time of manifestation, so don't give up. This is that time where you have to break through the fear, the doubt, the worry. This is the time when you really have to trust the universe. So please just surrender to that energy. And with that, I just want to take another deep breath and just sending healing waves of peace and prosperity and abundance to all of my protesters in the U.S., knowing that this is a time of transformation. The U.S. is changing as the other governments throughout the world are changing. We are a global society, so it's time for us, the people, to really feel what we feel. And so it is time for justice and transformation. And with that said, I just want to make sure you check out my show, Tapping Into You, every Wednesday at 12 noon Chicago Central Standard Time. It is 7 p.m. here in Madrid for me, so please call in, listen in. Also, you can find me on Being with Ron Ash every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and that's Eastern Standard Time, and that is I think it's 3 to 6 here for me, or 4 to 6 here for me in Madrid. So please find out all my information on my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. That's tarot, T-A-R-O-T, lifecoach.com. And again, I'm still offering a special from now until October 15th. If you book a session with me, you get a 30-minute session with me for $30. So that is a bargain steal. I won't offer that price again this year. So if you've been wanting a reading with me and don't have a lot of time or a lot of money, make sure you book a session with me. Again, we can Skype, we can email, we can chat, whatever you want. And that you can find all that information on my website at www.tarotlifecoach.com. Again, America, keep the peace. All of us global citizens, I'm sending love, light, and besos. Peace and blessings.